Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on this snowy day in Hood River, Oregon. I was thinking we could get warmed up by doing just an intermediate-ish mat. So no props, all you need is your body and a mat, and let's get started. So let's articulate down onto our spine. Let's bend the knees into the chest and just pull the legs into the body, drawing your tailbone down, and just make sure your neck is staying nice and long. All right, so from here, we're going to bring our head up into our stomach, hands behind the head. You're just going to hold your neck up, and we're going to do some footwork, just like we do on the reformer. So we're going to lengthen our legs away from our center and pull it back in. And that's all we're doing. And just remember, when your legs are going out, that's when you're really scooping that stomach up towards your chin. And then when your legs are out there, make sure you're squeezing and wrapping the thighs. Good, one more. Out and in. So now we're going to bring our knees together, and we call this bird on a perch. So you're wrapping your heels and your toes. Just think you're kind of wrapping it around a wire like a bird. Out. And we're going to do two more. Out. And your legs are together, squeezing. One more. And hold. Flex your feet. Bring your toes to your face. And make sure you're looking at your feet out there. Make sure all 10 toes are pulling back or trying to. Out. In. Keep squeezing the inseam together. In. One more. Hold it here. Separate your knees out a little bit again. Reach it out. We're going to flex and point. 1, 2. Keep your stomach grounded. 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees in. Whew, that gets you warmed up. Okay, so now you're going to lift your head up into your stomach for the 100. We're going to reach everything out. You're going to pump your arms and keep breathing. And if your stomach was already saying, hey, this is too much, just take your legs a little higher. But if you want the challenge, remember you can always take your legs as low as you want, as long as your back can stay grounded onto the mat. 5. And then we can add some variation. You can bend the knees in while you're pumping and stretch your legs out. Kind of how we first started. Keep the pump vigorous. Make sure you're breathing and not holding your breath. Good, let's do 2 more sets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 5. Last breath in and last breath out, and hold. Hug the knees in. All right, we're going to stretch our legs up to the ceiling. So as you get more advanced in Pilates, you start lifting your hips up a lot. So here we're just going to start with pushing into your mat, getting your hips up a little, and just slowly rolling it back down to that 90-degree. And again, push into your arms and get them up and roll it down slowly. Let's do that again 2 more times. Up, try not to crash down. Control. Last time, and lift up and lower. From here, bend the knees, bend your arms for coordination. We're going to do the first one kind of slow. Arms and legs go out together. We're going to open the legs, pull them back together, bend the knees in first, bend your arms. You ready? Okay, out together. Open, squeeze. Let's have a little rhythm. In. 2 more. Out. Open, squeeze. In with the knees, in with the arms. Last one. Out. Open, squeeze. In, and lower the head down. All right, let's rock up to a seated position. Let's do some rowing. So we're going to bring the legs together. Stretch your arms out in front of you. And we're going to pull like you're holding on to something. You're pulling it into you. Bring your tailbone under. Push your arms out. And I want you to stay here as you push your arms behind you. Dive down. I want you to lift your arms up as high as you can. And then circle around towards your toes. Sit nice and tall again. Squeeze your bottom, scoop it in, and again, make your waist as thin as you can right here. Push. Open the chest. Forward you go. Lift the arms. Big circle to the toes. One more. Sit tall. Scoop it in. Stretch it out. Push. Dive down. On this last one, let's clasp our fingers or hands and lift them up as high as you can, head to the knees, and release gently and circle around. Come up to a seated position. All right. Whew. Okay, so now let's roll to our stomach. So we're going to roll to the stomach. And let's just bring, everyone's going to be a little bit differently because of flexibility, but let's just bring our arms out a little bit in front of us, forehead to the floor, heels together. And let's just press ourselves up and open the chest. We're going to look to one side. We're going to do a neck roll. Circle all the way around, come back to center, and reverse that. Make sure your stomach is lifting and you're not hanging in your lower back. And lower down. Put your hands by your shoulders, sit back on the heels, and keep reaching your arms as you sit down. Come back out onto your stomach. From here, put your left hand down and your forehead on that left hand. And let's grab the right foot with our right hand and just pull the heel down and make sure again that you're pushing your hip bones down as you stretch in. So again, I don't want to be arching and lifting my bottom. So just stretch there for a moment and switch sides. Reach back. Again, try and have the hip bones pushing into the mat. It's almost like your thigh is almost trying to hover off the mat. And release. Let's sit back on the heels again. This time you're going to grab your heels, put your forehead on your thighs, and scoop your stomach in. All right, we're going to articulate up. All right, we're going to do some side kicks. So let's line your upper body up with your mat. Bring your legs out in front of you. And we're just going to start with a big circle with the legs. So take it forward, up, reach it back behind you. And just remember, as you're doing this, you're finding length in your leg. You're finding your top of your head and your tailbone being nice and straight. Good, and let's reverse it. And I also wanted to even feel my side body kind of picking that leg up. Back, lift. Just kind of like you're feeling that leg working independently. Last one, back, up, and bring the heels together. We're gonna lift both legs up, 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 and low. If you want more challenge, you can always put the one hand behind your head. Squeeze the legs. Let's do two more. And I lift, lift, lift. Good, one more. Try not to sink in the hips. And lower. We're gonna roll to the stomach for our transition beat. You're gonna beat the heels back and forth, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and hold it. Make sure your shoulders are down, stomach is lifted. Other side. Okay, swing it over. Try and make our transitions quick. All right, here we go. Forward, up, rotate, take it back, together. Again. Okay, let's just keep that nice fluid motion going. Forward, up, back, and last time, keeping that back nice and long. Let's reverse it. Up, forward, good. Try and have your leg nice and straight. Reach, good. Two more. Last one. Up, forward, and back. All right, here we go. Pick our legs up, 2, 3, and down. I guess if you put your hand behind your head on the last one, do it on this set. And down. And then find that side body really working. Good, last time. Up, 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 and lower. Let's roll to the back. We're gonna hug our knees in. All right, we're gonna go into teaser one. So we're gonna reach your arms back and stretch your legs out, and let's just start to roll up. Try and get as close to your thighs as you can. Let's lift the arms and roll down without the legs moving. Again, bring it up, lift your arms, Scoop and take it down. Last one. Up. Lift. From here, let's stay here for a moment. Try and get our legs even closer to our body. Let's bend the knees and thread our arms through for the seal. So we're going to beat the heels back and forth. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So notice that my hands are along the side of my feet. Good. And if this seems complicated or you don't know this exercise, just go into rolling like a ball, where you don't beat your heels. You just keep the heels together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beat, beat, beat. Beat, beat, beat. We're going to come up and hold on this one. Take the feet down. And from here, we're going to take our legs as wide as the mat. And you're going to lift your chest up. Good. Flexing the feet. Let's reach your arms and go side to side. We're going to go over and up. Lift the body. And just remember, again, it's not about lying down on your leg. It's about reaching and lengthening. Up and lift, rooting your tailbone down. 2 more. Find that length on the side body. Last one. Over and up. Let's reach the arms back behind us. Push on the mat. Lift your chest and almost back. Bend a little. Circle the arms around and go forward. And lift and come up again. Circle down. Let's bring the legs together. From here, we're just going to shake them out again. Good. And you are done. Thank you so much.